Close your eyes for a moment. You can probably remember your most painful moment in vivid detail. The room, the smell, the exact words spoken. But try to recall a random happy day from 5 years ago. It's blurry. This is not weakness. This is not negativity. This is biology. Your brain is designed to remember trauma more powerfully than happiness. And this design comes from a collision between ancient survival instincts, Freud's psychoanalytic insights, and modern cognitive neuroscience. Today we will uncover why trauma carves itself into memory, why happiness fades so quickly, how Freud predicted this before brain scans existed, and how your mind still lives in survival mode long after danger ends. This is not self-help. This is mental architecture. Your brain did not evolve to make you happy. It evolved to keep you alive. For 200,000 years, happiness did not prevent death. Fear did. Early humans who remembered which cave hid predators, which sound meant danger, which face betrayed them, survived. Those who focused on joy, they died. So the brain prioritized threat memory over pleasure memory. This principle still governs you today. Cognitive psychology calls this the negativity bias. Negative experiences are processed faster, leave stronger neural traces, are recalled more vividly, last longer in memory. Positive experiences, they require repetition and reinforcement to stay. One insult can outweigh 10 compliments. One betrayal can erase years of loyalty. This is not pessimism. This is neural math. Let's talk about how memory is stored. The amygdala sits deep in your brain. Its job is simple. Detect threat. Encode danger. Never forget it. When trauma occurs, the amygdala goes into overdrive. Stress hormones flood the brain. Memory consolidation intensifies. This creates flashbulb memories. You don't just remember trauma. You relive it. The hippocampus organizes memories in time and space. But trauma disrupts it. During intense stress, the hippocampus partially shuts down. Memories lose linear time. Events feel eternal and present. This is why trauma doesn't feel like the past. It feels now. Positive memories activate dopamine, not cortisol, require calm, repetition, reflection, fade without reinforcement. Happiness is gentle. Trauma is violent. Violence leaves scars. Sigmund Freud didn't have MRIs. He had patience. And he noticed something disturbing. People forgot happy moments easily. But traumatic ones returned uninvited. Freud called this the return of the repressed. Trauma doesn't disappear. It sinks. And what sinks comes back through nightmares, slips of the tongue, anxiety, self-sabotage, repetitive relationship patterns. Freud believed the mind protects itself by burying trauma. But burial is not deletion. Repression is active suppression. Your mind hides trauma because it threatens identity. It overwhelms consciousness. It destabilizes the ego. But the unconscious remembers everything. And it expresses memory through behavior, not awareness. Your unconscious mind does not speak language. It speaks pattern. Pain is predictable. Joy is unstable. Trauma teaches. This is how the world works. This is what love costs. This is what happens when you trust. Happiness contradicts trauma. And the unconscious distrusts contradictions. So it keeps trauma close. It treats it as instructional data. Modern neuroscience confirms Freud's intuition. The brain is not a truth machine. It is a prediction engine. It constantly asks, what is most likely to happen again? Trauma answers loudly. According to cognitive theory, the brain minimizes surprise. It favors memories that prevent harm. It prioritizes threat prediction. Trauma provides high-confidence predictions. Happiness does not. So the brain says, I'll remember what hurt. That keeps us safe. Repetition strengthens memory. But trauma replays itself automatically. Why? Because unresolved trauma signals unfinished threat. The brain keeps revisiting it, asking, "Did we learn enough? Are we safe now?" Until safety is proven, the loop continues. This is not rumination. This is neural survival behavior. Your brain is doing its job, just in the wrong era. The younger the brain, the deeper the imprint. Children lack cognitive defenses, narrative understanding, emotional regulation. So trauma becomes identity, not memory. Freud called this fixation. Modern psychology calls it developmental trauma, attachment wounding, complex PTSD. The brain builds itself around pain. Healing feels threatening. Why? Because trauma memory feels certain. Happiness feels fragile. Letting go of trauma means abandoning prediction, accepting uncertainty, trusting the unknown. The brain resists this, not because it wants pain, but because it fears unpreparedness. You cannot delete trauma memory, but you can integrate it. Integration means trauma becomes narrative, not sensation. Memory moves from amygdala to cortex. The past finally becomes past. Freud called this making the unconscious conscious. Modern therapy calls it trauma processing, memory reconsolidation, emotional integration. Different language, same truth. Joy is not automatic. It must be repeated, savoring-based, emotionally anchored. Trauma is loud. Joy must be trained. Your brain learns what you reinforce. Your brain remembers trauma better than happiness for one reason. It loves you. It just hasn't updated its software. Understanding this transforms shame into clarity, fear into compassion, memory into meaning. Trauma is not your enemy. It is your brain's outdated attempt to protect you. And once understood, it no longer needs to scream.